bringing you another episode
Maybe Troy will know
of Dying Light. I've been doing this series for about a week straight. So I do the uploads every Monday and Tuesday, and sometimes on Sunday if I am feeling frisky. Alright, so starting off from where we left off yesterday, we are doing the episode Finding the Embers, and we're going to jump straight into it. Right now, our character is, who is at the new, I believe it's the new tower, so to speak. That is where we are going, and that's where we're going to get our next adventure and see what's up, and see how we're going to do.
Hey, you! Who is it?
Oh.
Hey, look, over there! Holy shit!
They really suck at shooting, you guys. Really suck at shooting. So, clearly they should have been able to take me out there, but they couldn't, obviously, because, I just trumped them very hard. They suck, apparently. They can't do any damage to this guy, because this guy is, legend level 250, so everything is maxed out. So we're gonna go ahead and break into this, and if you guys didn't check out the video I uploaded last, it was horrible, you guys. I spent 20 minutes on lockpicking one thing, and but it was still embarrassing, you know. It was just horrendous. It was horrible. All right, so we have an airdrop from Rise's Men. So Rise's Men have different colored airdrops, and that they are broadcasted all over the map. There's like 5 or 6, and then once you leave, it respawns, etc. And if you put it on nightmare mode, you can get extra XP for when you turn in those disaster packages. I had a buddy who turned in 200 of them without glitching. 9. I almost said 69. Oh, you can tell what I'm thinking about. Alright, let's go straight up to the tower. Obviously, I'm circling it. As you can tell, you can't see my map because I have the camera view covering it. That is my mistake, but it also makes for hilarious YouTubing. Alright, so we finally make it after 3 years of looking for it. It's not going to take me no time to get up here, you guys. And then we can start the cut sequence. Again, I will try and stay quiet during the talk scenes because I do want you guys to listen to it and be able to enjoy it and listen in on everything that is happening during this broadcast. And if this is your first time viewing one of my uploads, if you like what you see and you like what I do, give that like button some love and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. It really is. Alright, so we will find our way into this. There's a bunch of closed doors, but I'm going to try this one. I believe this is it. Again, I will stay quiet for the benefit of the viewer.
I'm savvy. Need anything technical? I'm your man. Almost rigged a way to break through the chrome jamming. Come on, say hello to Troy.
Hey, I'm Kyle Crane. It's good to finally put a face with the voice.
You're looking for Jade Aldemir, aren't you?
Yeah. Have you seen her? I mean, you know where she is?
Jade, this is Troy. Do you copy?
Go ahead, Troy.
Jade? Hey, it's Crane. Now, I know you're headed for Dr. Camden, but his clinic's surrounded by zombies and Rise's thugs, so just let me come and help you.
Crane, stay away from me. I hear your voice.
So as you can hear, Jade doesn't want nothing to do with us after the death of her brother. And that is unfortunate.
Right? I was supposed to find out where Rise sent this classified file, but that doesn't matter anymore because the Ministry contacted me. Jade, they were going to firebomb the city, but I talked them into waiting because they want that research that you're carrying. Now we need to figure out some way to let them know that we've got it.
You bastard!
Jade?
Okay, so I'm gonna go down and check my storage, get everything in order, as I do at the beginning of every episode, just to get, like, I don't grab a lot of weapons, but I do grab enough, to get me through my day. So, I will start with, I don't want to bring, any extra weapons that I don't have to, for the reasoning of being able to scavenge and being able to experience that with you guys. I gotta have Lucille, so I will be putting one of them into the bag. Then, of course, I will keep one Lucille on me at all times. These swords are my favorite swords. They are amazing. I think that if you guys should ever, I may duplicate some and do like a giveaway and have someone join my session, or things like that. Or myself included, dying in that that fashion. So, all right, let's go ahead and see where we are going. Alright, so the destination we are going to is 200 meters away. Shouldn't take that long to get there, not going to be a problem.
Crane? Troy here. Break through the radio jamming and contact the outside world. He'll be working on that while you're busy looking for Jade.
As you can hear, Emma is enjoying one of her brand new toys that she got for Christmas. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. She's awesome. So yeah, if you hear her in the background, you know, she's gonna talk regardless. I unfortunately don't have my own gaming room yet. I have to broadcast from my bedroom. But rest assured, you know, I'm sure that that'll come eventually. Once I can afford a better house and things like that. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Okay, oh god! But until then, I mean, she is just a baby, so, you know,
Jade?
It's everything that comes to, with
here?
being a father, and I'm sure that if, you know, a lot of you dads out there,
Who are you?
they're listening,
What do you want?
you understand.
No,
You
son.
get it. We're gonna talk
Can
to
you
this
help me?
guy. I'm gonna keep my
I'm
mouth
looking for a
shut so
young
you
woman,
guys can
dark hair,
understand what he's
petite,
saying,
takes no shit from
etc.
anyone. Her name's Jade Aldemir.
Yes, she was here. You didn't miss her by too much. She waited around for a while with a big scowl on her face, and then took off.
God damn it! Did she say where she was going?
No. But you're Crane, right? She left this for you.
That's a mirror. Why would she have left me this?
Well, I can't say for certain. But she did ask me to tell you, not again.
Alright, so he talks a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Y'all got the gist of it, though. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if there's any cool weapons. We don't have no legendary weapons for sale, unfortunately, so I'm just not even gonna worry about it. I may actually, stock up on ammo, or I actually don't have no guns with me, so I can, easily buy some arrows. Ain't that right, Emma? Yeah. So Emma agrees with me. That means that I can move on with my life and go ahead and get this started. As long as she agrees with me,
Jade,
that's all that
this is
matters, right?
Crane. Do you copy? Jade, can you hear
Okay,
me?
so
Troy, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, I was just about to contact you. Sally broke through the jamming and I think you better get back here. You have to see this.
Why? What do I have to see?
You have to see it for yourself. Just
okay, so Troy says that we have something that we need to see, and that it is urgent that we get back to the, we'll go ahead and call this the tower. I'm still going to refer to it as the tower, because it is a tower, like base. It's the main tower to go back and forth with, Haran and Old Town. I see that we have a viewer that's coming in. How are you doing, viewer? If this is your first time watching a video, give that like button some love and subscribe if you like the content that you are seeing. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and move forward with this. I will try and oh, it won't let me. That's rude. Yeah, let's risk it, guys. Let's risk it. I'm feeling frisky here. More than happy to risk it. This is going to be funny, especially if I fall to my death. Oh no! Oh, and I fell to my death. But luckily, it will spawn me into the safe house, so that's not that bad. I did risk it, you guys saw, and that is okay. During the cutscene, I will be checking the comments to see, because I do see that we had comments, so I will be checking those to be sure that I can interact with you guys and stay interacting. Alright, so this is the cutscene. I hear ya.
No matter how many times I watch it,
as you can hear, Emma is very excited about this cutscene. She's very stoked.
An internal global relief effort document surfaced
like
today that, if verified, implicates the GRE in a far-reaching criminal conspiracy. Instead of trying to find a cure for the Haran virus, according to the file, the GRE had plans to weaponize it and sell it to the highest bidder. Worldwide backlash has...
No, skip to the important bit.
I am good, gamer. We will set up a live stream. As I said on Sundays, I don't really do much as far as Dying Light goes. So if you want to set up a live stream with me for this Sunday, I am perfectly okay with that. I generally stream around 6 or 7 Eastern Time in the USA. So we can set that up. You have me on PS4, shoot me a message, and we will figure it out and do it like that. If you guys haven't checked out Gamer_Kids channel, go check it out, hit like and subscribe. He has good content over there. I checked it out myself. I can vouch for it. He did help me out in a mission last night. Probably won't get any help tonight, just because this is such a good mission, and I want to be able to talk through it and show you guys the ins and outs and get every little bit of data that we can. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip this mission because of the fact that well, not skip the mission, but I will skip the prologue of what they are saying, so we can get right into this. So I believe that we are heading to Zir's lab, and as you can tell, that is exactly what I'm talking about. If you jump off, you will fall to your death, just like I did. Do not pull a blue, ladies and gentlemen, don't do it. So clearly this is why the bags are so intricate. You need to jump on them and land on them, because if you don't, then you will die. And if you don't have somebody in your party with you, they will not be able to pick you up, unfortunately. Obviously, because if they are not in the game, then they cannot help you out. Alright, we have a nasty motherfucker here. I'm going to go ahead and slice and dice. Slice and dice. Unfortunately, this weapon is almost done. Now, this weapon was given to me by Gamer Kid, and it is a very good weapon. I recommend anybody who's able to get it to go check it out and, you know, use it. It's a great weapon. Alright, so we have about 170 meters to go to reach our destination. Now, in this mission, it gets very confusing. You can get turned around really easily, and I will show you all of that. You know, there's a lot, like, you have to crawl through the air vents and things like that. So it gets really confusing, and but no worries, I will be here to show you guys. Now, people often get confused as to where exactly you're supposed to go. Now, it doesn't really show you, it just shows you, oh, okay, we're supposed to go over in this area. It's like, okay, well, you know, where exactly am I supposed to go? Why would I even want to enter this? Because of all the zombies and all the nastiness, like the spitters, the ones with the explosives on their back. So right here is the area you were supposed to go. You were supposed to get in the water. Go ahead and turn on your flashlight, and if you could look around, you can see that you're supposed to go through this tunnel. Now these tunnel missions, they get really confusing. This whole map really has the ins and outs, and it gets super confusing. So you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. You have to pay attention to the little things on the map itself. For future reference, you guys know now. And so we're going to go ahead and swim to the top here and look for a stairwell, because as you know, anytime that you swim, you will generally find a door to go into. So entering the sewers, we will do.
I gotta find Michael. Whatever the Embers have in mind, if it stands any chance of working, I've got to make it happen.
Yes, this is one of my favorite missions. We get to blow stuff up, you guys. It's really cool. As I said, you can get turned around. We were doing this mission one time, me and my friends were, and it was so funny because I had asked them, am I the only one on the right floor? One responded, probably. The other responded, yes. And then, last but not least, our beloved Freddy answered, what floor? So that's what I mean by it gets really confusing. You really have to pay attention to what you're doing. A lot of funny moments from those guys. I love streaming and having them in the chat with me because they make me laugh and it's just a good time. You know, they're just all great people, and it's just they make the gaming experience for zombies worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and scavenge that and just see what's in there because you never know. You never know what's gonna be in there. And we will search further into the sewer. No worries, we will not see Pennywise the Dancing Clown. He is not in this game, but I wish he was. I love that movie. If you haven't checked that out, go check that movie out. So we have a boomer there, and he almost got me. He explodes. It's all nasty and shit. I'm sure that we're gonna have a lot of kittens coming at us. The boomer is so annoying just because of the fact that you get zombies coming after you that shouldn't be coming after you. They crawl out of different shit, all the crevices and things like that, and it's very annoying. Okay, so we found a hole here. And this is what I mean by it gets you get turned around, because if you don't pay attention to what exactly you are doing, you will not get to your destination. No. Alright, there is an Antizin trip. If you watched one of the episodes earlier in the videos, you can check them in the Dying Light playlist. You will get to see like all of the Antizin trips. They are very annoying. As you can tell, we found Michael here. And we're gonna have to talk to him. Those are the explosives that we're gonna have to pick up.
Gave me a heart attack.
And I will stay quiet for the viewing pleasure. That way you guys can see and experience all of it. I see that we have more comments. I will go check those out right now so that I can keep in touch with you guys throughout the stream.
Have you met her? That's why I volunteered for this.
But you're risking your life with a horde of flesh-eating zombies to impress a girl?
Alright, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Gamer Kid. And yes, I would help you out. That is fine. I don't have a lot of time after the stream is done because my daughter is needy. But I can't help you out with that. That's perfectly fine with me. Always willing to help a fellow YouTuber and subscriber. So no worries there. I'm going to go ahead and skip this scene because I didn't realize how long it was. We are going to pick up these explosives and then we are going to get to it. Guys, this is one of my favorite missions because actually the whole game is just amazing. The whole experience that you get within the game. Alright, so this is where the confusion starts. So the stairs are generally where people get lost. Because of the fact that, as you can see, there's just zombies there, etc. So you're going to turn on your flashlight. As you're going up, you can scavenge for shit. There's some nails. And then here is your first door. As you can tell, you can't go up any more stairs. That's not as confusing. And that's not generally where it gets confusing. So if you want to look around a little bit, you can. Obviously, watch out for the zombies because eventually, once you get higher up, it will get more difficult. Now, when it gets to this part right here, this is where the confusion starts. So you have your elevator, but of course if you have to go to the elevator. But if you don't know, if you get confused, you go ahead. There's no zombies around, so go ahead and scavenge as much as you can. And go try and adventure out into as many doors as you can, because you never know what you might find. You might find something cool, but you might not. It might be a complete waste of time, just like I just did, but that is completely okay. This game is for the experience of you guys, so if I have to, I will take as much time as I possibly can. So as you can see, we entered the elevator. It's going to prompt us to click one of the buttons, and we just get to chill until the elevator door opens, or until we are done. And I will show you exactly where the confusion starts. As you can see, there's a zombie eating flesh there. Oh, that is so cool. I love the graphics on this game, guys. I highly recommend this to anybody that wants to play the game. But people are going to get confused. They're going to be like, oh, I can't get out. And some people don't think to look up, which is fine. It's completely okay. And there's another Antizin trip. Those Antizin trips are getting really bad. Okay, so, obviously you can climb up this little, up the elevator shaft, and you should be able to make it to safety. You want to make sure that you are watching exactly where you're going. Make sure to look around for any doorways that might come about. As you can tell, Emma is very excited about everything that we are doing right now. She is the most adorable kid in the entire world, you guys, and I will never not include her into a stream. I think that, you know, she gives me the real vibe, you know, so, so clearly I don't see a door, and this is very bad. Also, this is a lesson learned, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see right there, this is what I'm talking about. This is where it can get confusing, because as you can see, obviously I was climbing up, but I missed the doorway that we were supposed to go to. So I successfully made it. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I successfully made it here. You don't want to go back in there, because that is, you know, you can basically fall to your death. And this is where people tend to start getting confused. So, we're going to kind of search around. I'm going to show you guys the ins and outs, show you where to go. Always check to see if you can open a door. You never know. You might be able to find some cool shit. I'm sure the gamer kid knows that. Alright, so this door is the only door that will allow us to open. So obviously, we can't go anywhere else. We're going to go in this room here. And as you can see, there is a hole in the roof. Now, again, you can scavenge the room as much as you like. You can check for cool stuff. Maybe if you need household supplies, duct tape, anything of that nature. And you can surely find it within this area. So it's a good place to scavenge. Yeah, it's a really good place to scavenge. Okay, so clearly there are zombies in here. For the benefit of the video, I'm going to kill a zombie, and I'm going to camouflage myself to ensure that that we don't get bothered as much, so I can show you guys exactly where to go. So this is one of the most confusing parts in the game, because you have so many rooms that you can check out. It's like, oh, do I go in here? You know, and all this other stuff. Obviously there's zombies there to kill. You know, people are like, oh, do I go here? No. What you want to do, is to venture up the stairs. Now, as I said, the stairs can get very confusing, and I'm sure that, you know, I will get turned around a couple times. Nobody does this perfect, guys. You know, if you're trying for perfect, then, you know, you could possibly disappoint yourself. So, as I said, this is where the confusion starts. This is where everything, you know, starts generally. Being able to get in the door, you're like, oh, man, where do I go? Where do I go? You know, why can't I get in these rooms? I don't understand. That is because, oh, bless you, Emma, bless you. That is because there is another secret hole around here. So, there's a door. If you miss the door, that is perfectly fine. You want to slaughter these zombies. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, as you can see, my weapon is starting to deteriorate. So, instead of going ahead and just, I'm gonna go ahead and camouflage again there, just to be able to not get attacked by these zombies here. So, you want to use the, it'll tell you exactly where to go. So, obviously, it's prompting me to go in this room. You want to keep doing this. Alright, now you see the stove highlight. This is where kind of people get confused. This is where you're going to set up the bomb. This is the first bomb that you're going to set up. You're going to go ahead and set it down there. It's not going to explode yet. It's not going to explode. It's detonated. So that is the first one. So, and then you will look for, generally, it's probably, I think, 2 rooms per thing, which is totally fine. And then you will go ahead and just keep searching, guys. Keep searching the room. Obviously, you can see that things are highlighting. If you click on that X button, you can see that that it will highlight for you. So that's what makes this level that much easier. You know, if you're able to scavenge like that and be able to click that X button, it's one of your many things that you can do. So obviously there's a lot of shit here. Lockpicks are very important to the game. As you can see, did not mean to pick that up, but I will keep it anyways, because fuck it, who really cares? Alright, here we go, guys. So now you're gonna search for the next 2, which, as you can see, it is prompting you to finally go upstairs. You still can't get in there. People are going to be like, oh man, what's going on? Like, what's happening? So there it is. That's the cutscene that you will need to see for the door to open. This is very useful in many ways because people are going to be like, oh man, where do I go? Where do I go? Well, now you know. All you do is complete the first thing, and then this door will open, and you will be able to further investigate within the realm. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up here. This is the floor that we need to be on. This is exactly where we need to be, guys. So we will open this door. As you can see, there is a kitten right there who is ready to eat my flesh. So, as you can tell, it is prompting me to go into this door, and this is where it gets scary as fuck. When I first saw this, it terrified me. So it's a child crying. It's very scary, especially if you're in the dark and you're by yourself and you're like, you know, what is gonna happen? It makes all the zombies come out. They are ready to eat your flesh, and we just gotta cut through them and slice and dice, ladies and gentlemen. And eventually you will get to the kid, and you will just smash its fucking head in. Don't feel bad, because this kid is obviously a demon spawn. It is a zombie. So, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna smash your head in. Of course not. You're not a zombie, and if she was a zombie, I'd smash her head in. Anyways, you guys, so you're gonna have to find the next room. Obviously, if you highlight it, it will prompt you, and it will show you exactly where to go. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that zombie there, try to spit on me, because it's rude as fuck. And then I will camouflage myself once again. So, we are gonna open this fourth and final door. There's a bomb there! Oh, man. Oh, okay. That scared the shit out of me, guys. So, we find the last and final stove. I believe there's only 4 bombs. Okay. Now this is where people get confused because people tend to forget where exactly to go because all of the ins and outs that you do. If you want, you can lockpick this for more weapons, or you might find some cool shit to go into. I see that we had another comment there. I will be sure to check it once I'm able to finish up this level. And I will check that. We got a baseball bat, you guys, and something to upgrade your weapon.
Just leave the detonator, Michael.
Alright, so as you can see, Michael is in danger. We need to get to him as fast as possible, which is rather difficult because if you don't know where to go, then that could potentially hurt you. So, as you saw before, there is a hole in the ground. You want to go through that hole. Next, but certainly not least, if you remember correctly, you want to run down these steps as fast as possible. You just want to get down these steps as fast as possible. And you want to be able to find your way out. As I said, you can scavenge some more if you'd like. I'm sure that's fine. This is where you need to go. So this is where people get confused. You want to go ahead and you want to click X really fast. You want to get that open, and then you will zip line down. So here we go. Zip line down. Zip line to safety, and we will be able to. As you can tell, there is that first door. It just closed. As you can see, but there is another door up there that we have entered before, of course. So now we will re-enter, we will hit that elevator button, and we will go down. Since the sequence has activated, I will go ahead and check that comment so that I can interact with you guys and keep this moving.
Shit.
Alright, thank you for the shout out there, Gamer Kid. It's greatly appreciated. As you can see, I just got blown up. Oh my god, you guys. I did not even see this happening. I didn't see that had been activated. Oh, but we have a big giant motherfucker. He's gonna try and kill us. We're gonna just fuck him up royally. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a headshot. This is another weapon that I received from Gamer Kid. As you can see, I pulled off a headshot, and he is down. Ladies and gentlemen, he is down. So this is where it gets difficult. You know, the zombies are coming at you. You're like, oh god, where do I go? Where do I go? But in reality, you need to stay calm. You need to remember your touch bases on where you were and what you're doing, so that you can run through here. And there's a boomer there, and I'm gonna run from the boomer. As you can see, there's the flare, and I entered this room here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, there's more zombies coming after me. My heart is pounding, and I'm terrified. Okay, so you can hear the screams of the volatiles, or not the volatiles, but the creatures that I call kittens. They are going to be running after me here any second now, and we just got to go, guys. My heart is pounding right now. I always get pumped up from these videos. So we jumped into the water there, and we will be getting up here, and we will shut that shit down. If you guys watch The Walking Dead, you'll know that I'm a huge Negan fan. Every one of my bats are known as Lucille. So you see this little hole here? It is where we came from, but from before. So we can go back up there and go search for Michael. You have to look for the ground here. I know that it can be kind of confusing because the flare's there, but there is the detonator, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Michael is nowhere to be found, and we don't know where he's at. Is he dead? Is he alive? You don't want to get turned around here, guys. So I generally just showed you that just to give you a brief update. As you can tell, I picked this up. There is a flare signifying that I need to head down this hole. At least I hope so. I really hope I don't fuck this up. And this is what I mean by getting turned around, guys. Because as you can see, actually, nope, I'm not turned around. Haha, just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, we have another big motherfucker here. I'm gonna go ahead and headshot this bitch. And, oh, he didn't go down! He didn't go down and he hit me, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! You fucking little bitch. Oh, I'm gonna slaughter you. Boom! Headshot. Alright, so that takes him out. We're gonna go ahead and be able to get up here. Emma is getting upset because I am shouting, I believe. She will be fine though. She's playing with her toys. I think she's just talking. So people are gonna get confused again. You can go down here and check for supplies and things like that. But that is about it. There's not much there. You really don't have to do that if you don't want to, but it's good, you know. So for the viewing pleasure, I will stay silent and let you guys watch.
Let's see what this is all about.
The cutscene. Again, this is Blue with Infinite Chronicles. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, if you like what you see and you like what I do, give that like button some love and subscribe. It's much appreciated. So here comes the cutscene, you guys. Okay, you guys, you see that the bombs worked. But what nobody suspected was this right here. This makes me extremely pissed. I really hate the GRE. I hate everything about
them. Is that you?
They're just terrible.
I heard what you did. I see what you did.
So, do you believe me now that I'm on your side?
So there you can see the GRE has bombed the building. We have the signal that we had, and that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the progress of the quest we are on, which was find the Embers. So that was a finished story quest, setting in. And I believe that is the end, you guys. So the objective is complete for this mission. Clearly,
I know, but I lost my one and only way to reach him.
Guys,
one second, I'm gonna let him talk.
Travis figured out a way to break through the jamming. He just needs your help to do it.
Okay, Jade, you heard that? We have to meet.
Yeah. All right. Meet me in that red building on Emerald Canal. We'll go from
All
there.
right, you guys. As you can tell, it is going in to the next available level. This has been Blue with Infinite Chronicles. If you like what you see and you like what I do, give that like button some love and subscribe. It's much appreciated. This is another conclusion to yet another great episode of Dying Light, the Dying Light playthrough that I am doing. So thank you very much, and I am out of here, you guys.